Good morning, बच्चों. Very good morning to all of you. In the previous class, we have learnt about force, right? Now we will learn the new concept, new thing called heat, conductors and insulators. हीट क्या है, वो कंडक्टर्स क्या है और इंसुलेटर्स क्या है, वो सभी सीख लेंगे इस क्लास में. ओके, गेट रेडी. राइट. हीट को हिंदी में गर्मी कहते हैं అండ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు వేడి లేదా ఉష్ణము అంటారు. ఫర్ కండక్టర్స్ ఇన్ హిందీ ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ సంవాహక్, ఇన్ తెలుగు వాహకం. ఫర్ ఇన్సులేటర్స్ ఇన్ హిందీ ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ విసంవాహక్ అండ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు అవాహకం. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్. సో ये समझने के लिए हम एक एक्टिविटी करेंगे. इस एक्टिविटी के लिए हमें क्या चाहिए? ए थिन प्लास्टिक कप, पॉलिस्टरन कप एंड मेटल कप. मेटल का मतलब धातु, लोहमो कहते हैं इन तेलुगु, धातु इन हिंदी. सो ये लेके हम क्या करना अब देखेंगे. ఇవి తీసుకొని మనం ఏం చేయాలో చూద్దాం. ప్రొసీజర్: ఈక్వల్లీ pour tea in all these 3 cups. We have 3 cups here, 1, 2 and 3. You should pour tea equally. Okay, cup of tea, 3 cups we have taken, equally we have to pour the hot tea. Generally the temperature of hot tea will be around 85 to 95 degrees centigrade. ओके, ये टेम्परेचर क्या है, वो डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड क्या है, वो सभी अब आने वाले क्लास में हम जरूर सीखेंगे. राइट. जनरली यू नो इट टेम्परेचर. ये टेम्परेचर क्या करते हैं, ये कितना హాట్ है और कितना కూల్ है, ఎంత వేడిగా ఉంది ఎంత చల్లగా ఉంది. ఫర్ దట్ ఇట్ విల్ గివ్ యూ ఎ నంబర్. యూ జస్ట్ నో అప్ టు దిస్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎనఫ్. ఆఫ్టర్వర్డ్స్ యూ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు గెట్ ఏ కంప్లీట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఆన్ టెంపరేచర్ ఇన్ అవర్ ఫ్యూచర్ క్లాసెస్. రైట్. So the temperature of hot tea generally will be around 85 degrees centigrade to 95 degree centigrade. So we have taken hot tea in 3 different cups made of 3 different materials. One cup is made of thin plastic, one more is polystyrene cup and the one more is metal cup. Leave these 3 cups alone for an hour. Okay, 1 hour you have to leave it alone. If the room temperature is above 30 degrees centigrade, if एक गर्मी के मौसम में मैं बात कर रहा हूं, if the room temperature is above 30 degrees centigrade, then you leave this alone, 3 glasses filled with tea alone for 1 hour. If suppose the room temperature is below 30 degrees, it may be 25. Okay, सर्दी के दिन, winter season, so it will be below. If it is below 30 degrees, that depends upon the temperature will depends upon place to place. So at that time you leave these 3 cups alone for about half an hour enough. After an hour or half an hour, fill the cups again. Then you have to fill the cups. Which cup is hot, which cup is cool, and which cup is more hot, which cup is less hot. Which cup has the highest temperature? टेम्परेचर का मतलब तापमान बोलते हैं हिंदी में, उष्णोग्रता इन तेलुगु. तेलुगु में उष्णोग्रता बोलते हैं, तापमान हिंदी में बोलते हैं. So type of cup, the temperature of tea after half an hour or 1 hour. 1 hour or half an hour, what will be the temperature? The estimated temperature. Actually the original temperature of tea was 85 to 95 degrees. Now we have after half an hour or after 1 hour, in thin plastic cup the temperature will be 52 degrees, around 52 degrees. In polystyrene cup it will be around 63 degrees and in a metal cup it will be around 45 degrees. So in polystyrene cup, this cup has the highest temperature. इसका मतलब क्या है? What does it mean? The polystyrene cup is not allowing heat to go out from that cup. If it allows heat to go out or heat to come from outside, whatever it may be, you have a cup, right? So this is a cup, you just consider this is a cup. If the heat comes out from outside to the inside of the cup, or the heat may flow out from cup to surroundings. This is surroundings. सराउंडिंग से कप को हीट आ सकते हैं या हीट कप से सराउंडिंग्स को बाहर जा सकते हैं, कोई भी चांसेस होता है. एक आए तो दूसरा जरूर आएगा. If one thing happens, the second thing will definitely happen. So in case of this polystyrene cup, the exchange of heat will be very less. In which cup the exchange of heat is more? In metal cup. Okay, in metal cup the exchange of heat is very much. So exchange of heat, in which substances the exchange of heat takes place? In case of conductor. So metal is going to be considered as conductor. So then what about this polystyrene cup? This is not allowing heat to flow out and it is not allowing heat to come inside. So this is considered as what is known as insulator. This is considered as insulator. So polystyrene cup has the highest temperature because it is an insulator. It will not allow heat to flow outside. Why does a polystyrene cup has high temperature? Polystyrene cup has high temperature. See, we have used 3 cups: plastic, polystyrene and metal cup. But in polystyrene cup only the temperature was high, though we have kept aside for around 1 hour. Why? Why not metal? Why in metal it is not so hot for such more time? Because polystyrene cup has the highest temperature, which means it can be used to keep things warm or cold for a long time. In order to keep the things warm or cold for a long time, we have to use what is known as polystyrene cups, polystyrene material. Because what does it do? It will not allow heat to flow from polystyrene cup to surroundings and surroundings to polystyrene cup. It will not allow. This shows that it is a poor heat conductor. Heat conductor means which allows heat to flow from one body to another body. I mean one body to another body. But what does this polystyrene cup do? It will not allow. It will not allow coolness or hotness inside the polystyrene bottle or polystyrene cup to the outside, or it will not allow our surroundings heat to inside. One thing you remember that heat always flows from hot body to cold body. We should remember that. Suppose there is one hot body which is around 50 degrees centigrade and there is another cold body which is around 5 degrees centigrade, which is very cold. From where to where the heat flows? Heat flows from hot body to cold body, that is 50 degrees centigrade to 5 degrees centigrade. Suppose in a glass there will be the cool water which is very cool when compared to the surroundings. What does it mean? Surrounding temperature is high compared to glass of water temperature. So then where to where the heat will flow? Heat will flow from surroundings to hot water. I mean cold water. Surroundings to cold water. And one more, see now, This shows that it is a poor conductor of heat or insulator because it is not allowing heat to pass quickly. This polystyrene material is not allowing heat to pass quickly. So that is why it is keeping hot for a longer time. Okay, then what happens to metal? Why not metal? Why the metal is not behaving as a polystyrene material? I mean, it is not keeping the substance hot for a longer time. Metal is not a good material to keep the things warm or cold for a long time because it is a good conductor of heat. Which is a good conductor of heat? Metal. What will a good conductor do? Good conductor allows outside heat to inside and inside heat to outside. We already told that heat always from hot body to cold body. If suppose the glass of water is very cool, then heat flows from outside to glass of water. So that after some time, what happens? It will, in case of conductor I am speaking, after some time the water will come to normal temperature as that of room temperature. It may take, that depends upon the coolness of water, which is, if it was ice, it will take much time to come to normal state. Suppose if you have taken hot water, very hot water in a metal glass, so that it will become cool, then heat flows from hot water glass to the surroundings. Hot water glass to the surroundings, because glass water is very high at high temperature compared to the surroundings. Remember one thing, children, heat always flows from hot body to cold body. इसका मतलब क्या है? गर्म पानी से हीट सराउंडिंग्स को जाते हैं, ठंडा पानी से हीट सराउंडिंग्स को नहीं जाते हैं. सराउंडिंग्स हीट will come towards cold water. Okay, that is the thing you remember. Likewise, the heat will exchange. Heat exchange के लिए हमें, what is the media here? Two things we are having. One is polystyrene cup and one more is metal cup. Polystyrene cup, what will do? It will not help to exchange of heat from surroundings to glass, glass to surroundings. But the metal will help to exchange heat from surroundings to glass and glass to metal. That is why in case of metal, the temperature has been reduced quickly when compared to polystyrene cup. Right. Metal is a not good conductor or good material. Metal is not a good material to keep the things warm or cold for a longer time because it is a good conductor of heat. It allows heat to pass through it quickly. It will allow very quickly. Metals are good conductors of heat. Metals allow heat to flow through them quickly. Metal always allow heat to flow through them quickly. We have taken metal glass and we have poured hot water. So water is very hot compared to surroundings. So the metal what will do? It will allow the heat of hot water to the surroundings. So that when it allows heat to the surroundings, it becomes cool. That is the thing which is happening. When we give out heat, we will become cool. Right. Copper and silver are the best conductors of heat. The good conductors of heat are, one is copper and one more is silver. Plastic and wood are the poor conductors of heat. I mean, they do not allow heat to flow through. So poor conductors are also called as heat insulators. So that you have to keep it in mind. The heat insulator are the poor conductors of heat, such as plastic and wood are good for keeping things hot or cold for a long time. Heat insulator means which does not allow heat is called heat insulator, is also called as poor conductors. This plastic and wood are heat insulators. Okay, what they do? They will not allow heat to flow from outside to inside or inside to outside. So they keeps the things as it is. I mean, if it was too cool, it will be cool. If it was too hot, it will be hot. A plastic ice box. In plastic ice box, what they used to use is polyurethane foam. Polyurethane foam. There will be the foam like thing. So they will be used that. It can keep the ice cream cold and prevent it from melting for some time. In order not to prevent quickly, not to melt quickly, it will prevent. What it will be prevented? With the help of this polyurethane foam. So it will not allow to melt the ice quickly. Heat from the surroundings cannot flow through the plastic box because plastic box is a good insulator, so that it does not allow. So quickly to melt the ice cream. So the ice cream will not melt quickly as the plastic box is an heat insulator or poor conductor of heat. Now the thing is, next question is, wool is a heat insulator. How the woolen cloths protect us from chill weather, cold weather? There are tiny pockets, small holes. Tiny pockets in this means small holes, very little holes of air trapped in the woolen sweater. So if you observe the sweater carefully, there will be small holes in air, very small holes in air. Very small holes in woolen sweater. So what they will make, the air which is coming from the outside will be trapped there itself, so that they will not go back. And our body will be generally in hot condition compared to the surroundings in chill weather. So this hotness of our body will not go out because in the holes the air has been trapped. So there is no chance of going out of our body hotness. Likewise, it will keep cool, it will keep warm. The sweater will keep warm. The trapped air helps to keep you warm because it is also heat insulator. The trapped air will be hot generally. The trapped air will not allow further cooled air to come inside. Both the wool and the trapped air reduce the loss of your body heat to the cooler surroundings. When we feel cool, when we lose our heat to surroundings, we feel cool. When we gain heat energy from the surroundings, we feel hot. That is why in summer season we feel so hot, because the surrounding temperature will be very high when compared to our body temperature. At that time what we used to feel? We used to feel hot. So the heat will come from surroundings to our body in case of summer season. But in case of winter season, already the surrounding temperature is very cool compared to body temperature. At that time the heat will flow from our body to surroundings. When the heat flows from our body to surroundings, our body becomes cool. In order to prevent the coolness of our body, we wear sweater. So that is the thing which is happening. Okay, thank you children. Read well, and get the things well.